Necrophilia is a sexual attraction or sexual act involving corpses. Why are some people into necrophilia? Researchers say some necros desire to possess a non-resisting, rejecting partner, want a romantic reunion with their dead lover, comfort or overcoming feelings of isolation, commit murder in order to have sex with the dead, get aroused from pretending their life partner is dead during sexual activity, fantasize about necrophilia but never actually have sex with a corpse, sexual attraction to corpses, like being aroused by touching or stroking a corpse without engaging in intercourse, remove objects or body parts from a corpse for sexual purposes, derive pleasure from mutilating a corpse while masturbating, are fearful of the dead but transform their fear into sexual desire, sometimes after being exposed to a corpse develop sexual fantasies for a corpse, remedy low self-esteem by expressing power over a corpse, those who just want to have intercourse with the dead, which now actually seem normal after reading that list, and finally, they tend to be men. What a surprise. You also have people who normally have no interest in necrophilia, but take the opportunity when it arises, like with some who commit rape. They don't go around committing rape, but an opportunity arises, so they take it. Necrophilia is often assumed to be rare, but no data for this prevalence in the general population exists. So necrophilic fantasies may occur more often than is generally supposed. Just like with pedophilia, I mean, who the fuck wants to admit to the shit? So you pretty much have to catch them in the act. Necrophilia has also been observed in penguins, birds, reptiles, frogs, ground squirrels, whales, sea lions, sea otters, and so forth. Side note, you probably are aware of some species of arachnids and insects who practice sexual cannibalism, but did you know there are also humans who commit sexual cannibalism, for which there are various types, which can involve necrophilia? Some necrophiliacs need access to the dead. Since necrophiliacs need access to the dead, they tend to want occupational access to corpses, such as morgue attendants, hospital orderlies, and cemetery employees being the most common jobs, which is no different than pedophiles seeking jobs with access to children. I am not aware of any country that allows their citizens to have sex with dead people except for the United States. A number of states have no laws regarding to sex acts with the dead. But should necrophilia be legal? Now, I don't believe the dead have rights, so I do believe if the organs of a dead person can be used to save the life, then it should be done. But your body being fucked without your consent is another matter. I mean, technically, it should not matter since I don't believe the dead have rights. But taking organs to save a person's life is just different than some pervert getting off. So just like with organ donations and people who donate their body to science, should people have the option to donate their body for sexual purposes? I say yes, since they would have given their consent beforehand, and I bet there are people who fantasize about being fucked when dead. So I do believe in consensual necrophilia, but outside of that, should necrophilia be illegal? I guess so. But if consensual necrophilia was allowed, if you have a fantasy about fucking and choking your dead wife, if you don't have the authorities confirm her death was of natural causes, unless you can prove that you didn't choke your wife to death, you will be arrested for her murder. Here's a fun question. Does having sex with your dead child count as incest? Probably, since having sex with a dead person is considered having sex, whether straight or gay. Now, zombies will never happen. At most, people could go crazy because of some virus, but that's it. But if zombieism was a possibility, the necrophilia might be a good thing, as necrophiliacs could be the canary in a coal mine. And do necrophiliacs get turned on by zombies? Or are zombies too animated for them? And if you were to fuck a very hot, just-turned zombie cheerleader or stripper, would that make you a necrophiliac or rapist, or rapist? Since the zombie cheerleader or stripper didn't give her or his consent.